lesson about strategy going wrong. Wells Fargo bank executives told their frontline tellers and retail bank staff to sell customers more products because they thought that would automatically improve satisfaction. What happened? You can look this one up. In the 1990s, Wells Fargo went from being one of the premier banks of America into one of the most detested banks. When consumers were sold products they did not need, did not request, service charges were building, there was consumer confusion. It was an awful fall in Wells Fargo trust. And the executive team brought it upon themselves, not the front line. The executive team must and should have anticipated how the front line would have executed that strategy, which is to sell them stuff they didn't necessarily need. What's another wise skill for managers? To listen to the front line. And to be wise and humble enough to know when the success metrics have been gamed by middle management. If you're a manager, you may see that certain outlets of your franchise have well above the norm intent to recommend scores. Is it possible that the manager of that outlet got all their friends and family to submit glowing ratings? Absolutely. In my opinion, no manager is too good to serve a frontline role. Here's a story about which strategic growth paths fit. BlackBerry. BlackBerry had a chance to sell out the part of the firm that competed in an increasingly bad fit category. Smartphones were going from a work and business to business focus to a leisure focus and business to consumer focus. That was a bad fit for BlackBerry, and their solution was not to partner up to receive those resources, nor to sell off the consumer phone division and stay with software and encrypted technology. Their solution was to do nothing. And I have to admit that rarely is doing nothing in a changing environment a path to success. What's another example of strategic error? This is the Cisco flip. Cisco was a successful business-to-business giant. Look at that. They opted it to market directly to consumers. Now this was in 2006, at a time when phones didn't take pictures, let alone videos. Here was an elegantly simple, tiny device to take and instantly upload short videos. Almost a decade ahead of that trend. But in Cisco's hands, it was a waste. What should they have done? I think you know from what we've spoken before. They could have sold it off. They could have partnered up. They did nothing. They continued to have a one-product consumer products company despite being a B2B company, and it was a waste of a great possible technology. Why, besides strategic fit, might a recommended marketing program get rejected? In a budget or plan approval meeting, it's inevitable. Some programs are going to be rejected due to, for example, number one, too little evidence or support. Or number two, a feeling that a program partner is a poor ethics or reputation fit for a brand. You want to sponsor a death metal band? Or, yes, I agree, restaurants and taverns are a perfect time and place to reach these men, but urinal ads? Not for this brand.